The irony, the only gig we're late to is the one that's directly in front of my house and the easiest to get to, so...
Yeah, because it's the only gig we have.
The market for live music is even better than it was. We're Country Club. We're gonna play some music. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. I can see why you think you belong to me. Never tried to make you think, let you see one thing for yourself. Now you're off with someone else and I'm alone. See, I thought that I might keep you for my own. Amy, what you want to do?
Hi, I'm George Strait. We all know that being Texan means being friendly. And as we open Texas back up, it's important that we stay extra friendly by thinking about all our fellow Texans. So go on, write this down. Take a little note to remind you of these friendly things you can do to help defeat COVID-19. Wash your hands regularly, wear a face mask, and stay 6 feet apart from others in public. Let's show the world what it means to be Texan by staying safe and staying friendly.
Let's go!
By the way, Creasy, who is 17 and lives in New Jersey, says next week he'll show us how he did that. And speaking of ingenuity...
Welcome home, Mom!
About 2 weeks prior to today, did we know that she was actually diagnosed with ovarian cancer.
We love you!
Saturday was her birthday.
I'm good, Mom.
Saturday morning at 12:52 a.m., I get a call from the doctor, and she's going into emergency surgery. Something's wrong. There's some type of complication. Can't visit. When I couldn't get in that front door,
They won't let me in. I'm coming up.
We're in the construction business, and somebody had a good idea of, let's go say hi to Mom through the window. So we loaded up the truck and drove it out there, and it looked real official. We didn't get stopped by anybody and got to see our mom.
Happy birthday to you!
my wife's pain went away that day. She had tears of joy. It was incredible.
I'm glad you weren't on the 5th floor because I didn't want to go that high, babe.
It was exciting just to be there for her.
Happy birthday to you.
I was going to do whatever it took.
I told you I'd go to the moon and I'm not leaving your side.
I love her. She's my best friend.
Stories of people doing what they can to care for their community always inspire us, even when it involves an act as simple as mowing the grass.
When Miss Eloise Burrell, the chairman of the Lake Como Cemetery Committee, asked me to come mow the cemetery, I had no idea that it was in the state that it was in. I challenged the black men in this community. 22 showed up with their own tools, they rakes, shovels, mowers, weed eaters.
So we out here in the cemetery here in Como. It's a truly historical landmark. You have graves that date back in the 1800s. And we out here trying to bring some respect and the dignity to those who was here before us and cleaning this place up. Look at this.
The people that lay in these graves, we stand on their shoulders. And those 22 black men, they come from all different walks of life.
So like I said, we out here doing our part of what we're supposed to do.
Different political ideologies.
This is our neighborhood. We want to make sure that we definitely pay respect to it.
Different religious ideologies. But we understood that there is a common interest and a shared responsibility here. See, the people in this grave, they taught us honor and obligation and a willingness to roll up our sleeves and put in their work.
And make sure that we let our neighborhood know that we care.
Lake Como history is American history.
Now, when it comes to inspiration, few people equal Opal Lee. For decades, Miss Opal served as a school teacher. Now 93, her cause for many years has been turning Juneteenth into a national observance. Already celebrated in more than 40 states, the day word of the Emancipation Proclamation reached Texas is traditionally a time for history, thankfulness, and family. And even COVID-19 can't stop a force of nature like Miss Opal.
We're going to start at the Tarrant County Convention Center all the way out to Will Rogers Auditorium. That's 2.5 miles. That signifies that slaves didn't know they were free for 2.5 years after the emancipation. I'll do the walking. Let's celebrate freedom from the 19th of June to the 4th of July. Now that would be celebrating freedom. There are educational components and there's art and empowering you and where to get a job, all kinds of stuff.
Yet even as communities across America prepare to remember, each day's headlines prove we still have much to learn.
We all want the same thing. I belong to a group that says lifting as we climb. We're all trying to get there. We need the same thing. There's so much work to do. It takes a while, but it can be done.